Namaste, welcome to Geeta's Kitchen. Today the fourth day of Navaratri. Our prasadams are Rava Kesari and whole moong sundal. First heat about 2 teaspoons of ghee. Here I have some cashews and raisins. We will fry this and keep it aside. See, when the cashews are fried well and the raisins are also ballooned up, drain it out from the ghee. Now first let me tell you the measurements. Use whichever cup you have at home, it doesn't matter. So for one measure of suji, rava, semolina, you have to take 3 cups of hot water, 1.5 cups of sugar and 1 cup of ghee. So first I am going to heat about 3/4 cup of ghee. I have taken this as my measuring cup. So 3/4 cup of ghee and 1 cup of rava, and fry it well in the ghee till it becomes a lovely golden color. Fry it over a low to medium flame and use a heavy kadai. As I said, whichever cup you take, use the same cup or measure to measure out all the ingredients. So then there is no confusion. You only know the proportions. Can you see how the suji is getting roasted in the ghee and slightly changing its color? It is well roasted now. Now here I have boiled 3 cups of water for 1 cup of rava. Now add this hot water to it and keep on stirring. So this way there will be no lumps formed in your kesari and it will be very tasty too. Now again continue stirring till it is well cooked. See, now all the water has been absorbed. At that time you add the sugar. So for 1 measure of rava we have taken 1.5 measures of sugar. Again continue stirring till the sugar is dissolved. Once you add the sugar, you will find that it again melts and becomes a more flowing consistency. Continue cooking it till you reach the desired consistency. Some people like to add food color. I am not adding food color, so I am just adding a few strands of saffron to this. Also 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom powder. Continue cooking it till it starts leaving the sides. When it starts leaving the sides like this, we can switch it off because on cooling it will again thicken. Now add this fried cashew and raisins to it. Mix it well into the kesari. And of course, kesari you can add any amount of ghee. I am just adding another 3 teaspoons on top. Now we have got our perfect kesari done and ready. So our day 4 prasadam Rava Kesari is now done and ready. Today for the sundal, I have used this whole green moong. Whole green moong, I took half a cup, soaked it overnight and I have pressure cooked it for 1 whistle. Now it should not become mushy, it should be separate like this, so be careful, and it should be well cooked also. Now drain it out. Today's sundal, I am having a slight variation. Instead of making the usual savory sundal, we will make a sweet sundal. If you want to make the savory, follow the same procedure as we have done for the previous sundals. So for this, I will just heat a tablespoon of ghee. Add this drained whole moong. Now I have taken 1 cup of moong, so I am taking half a cup of jaggery powder. This jaggery powder is very clean, so I can add it just like that. The quantity depends on your choice, less or more you can add. Over a low flame, just give it a good mix. If you don't have jaggery powder, you can dissolve the jaggery, filter it and add to it, and then allow to boil till the water is all absorbed. Next, add about 2 tablespoons of fresh grated coconut and a little bit of cardamom powder. Mix it well together, just till that if there is any water from the jaggery, let it be absorbed, and then we can switch it off. See, when the jaggery is mixed well with it, switch it off. So our second Naivedyam, whole moong sweet sundal, is ready. Traditionally in North India, the prasadam for day 4 is Malpua. And on day 4, we worship Ma Durga in the form of Kushmanda. She blesses us with good intellect, clarity of thought and the ability to take correct decisions in life. So let us offer this Naivedyam to her and pray to her to bless us in all our endeavors. Thank you for watching the video. This video is again followed by the story of Navratri. Please listen in. Namaste, welcome to Geeta's Kitchen. Sarva Mangala Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Triambake Devi Narayani Namostute. In the earlier discussions, when we saw about the killing of Mahishasura. Now after Mahishasura had been defeated and killed, all the devas were rejoicing, the Gandharva started singing, and the sages started extolling her praises. So today we will see the second shloka of the Durga Saptashati. This appears in the 4th chapter, it is the 17th shloka. The shloka is Durge smrita harasi bhitim ashesha jantoho Swastai smrita matim ativa shubham dadasi Daridhya dukkha bayaharini katvadanya Sarvopakara karanaya sadardra chitta. Durge smrita. What is the meaning of the word Durga? The word Durga can mean some situation or something which is very difficult to deal with. The word Durga also means the person who enables you to overcome this situation and cross this hurdle successfully as Ma Durga. So what does this shloka say? Durge smrita harasi bhitim ashesha jantoho. Jantoho, for all the beings. What does she do? Durge smrita. Smrita means just merely by remembering her. What does she do? Harasi bhitim ashesha janto. She removes all the fear of all the beings. Ashesha janto. Ashesha means when there is without leaving behind anything. She completely removes the fear of all the beings. Durge smrita harasi bhitim ashesha janto. That is, in times when we have a lot of fear in us. This fear can be at any kind of problem, maybe fear because of a war, fear because of somebody's ill health or whatever your situation be. And what about other times when our mind we don't have any fear and we are calm and we are happy? Durge smrita harasi bhitim ashesha janto swastai smrita matimativa shubham dadasi. Swastai smrita. When you are normal, when you are healthy, when you have a pleasant composure, you feel everything is happy and peaceful around you. Swastai smrita matim ativa shubham dadasi. She gives you so much, plenty, ativa, plenty of auspiciousness. Shubham is auspiciousness. Auspiciousness which in turn brings you lot of mental calm and peace, clarity in your thought. When you have both of that, your relationships with others in your family and in your career is good, and you find success in everything. So we remember Durga not only when we have a difficulty, not only when we have some fear. She removes the fear. Swasthai Smrita, when we are healthy, happy, peaceful, contented. Also at that time, if we remember Durga Mata, she blesses us with all auspiciousness. What is the third line of the shloka? Daridrya dukkha bhayaharini ka tvadanya. Tvadanya. Who else is there apart from you? To do what? Daridrya dukkha bhayaharini. Bhaya is fear. We have seen how she removes the fear. When I say fear, can have fear in so many forms at different stages of life. Maybe as a child, the child might have fear of darkness. As you grow up, maybe when you are facing some examinations or interview, you might have fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of your business not going successfully, fear if somebody, your loved one, is hospitalized. So many different kinds of fear. Here, Daridya Dukkha Bhayaharini. We already have seen that she removes the Bhayaharini. She also removes Daridrya and Dukkha. What is Daridrya? Daridrya is poverty. Poverty can mean financial poverty. Also, poverty can mean so many other ways. A person who does not have enough of knowledge, that is also a kind of Daridrya only. Some people might have a lot of things, but they are never satisfied. They have poverty of that level of satisfaction. They keep thinking, oh, I don't have enough, I must have more. I don't have enough, I must have more. So, Daridrya in any kind of form. Dukkha. Dukkha is sorrow. When do we get sorrow? Sorrow, extreme sadness, can be because of the loss of a loved one. Maybe because somebody has some very severe health problem. There also you might have dukkha and you are not finding any solution to it. Dukkha can come in many forms also. Maybe in your young age, dukkha can be because somebody has left you and gone away. Or dukkha can also be when you reflect on your past and you think, oh, I wasted my childhood and youth. Had I used my life differently, I could have seized so many opportunities and made a success of my life. There are so many dukkhas which are secretly present in everyone's mind. We feel, oh, maybe we have some sense of regret. Maybe I could have done this in a better way. Maybe I should not have reacted like this in this particular situation. So she removes Daridrya, she removes Dukkha, and she removes Bhaya. Daridrya, Dukkha, Bhaya, Harini, Kat, Vadanya. There is, unlike anybody else, there is nobody else in comparison with the way in which she removes that from our lives. And what does the last line say? Sarvopakara Karanaya Sadardra Chitta. Sadardra Chitta. Chitta, her heart. How is it? Sadardra. Always wet with compassion. Full of compassion. For whom? Sarvopakara Karanaya. For doing upakara or for helping or for blessing sarvam. For everybody. She is ever ready to bless everyone, to help everyone, because her heart is so full of compassion. Earlier when we spoke about the Lalita Sahasranamam, I think last year, we said that it begins with Shri Mata. We bow down to Devi in the form of Mata, the universal mother. To me, I always think of her as my own mother. Reason being, a mother is one to whom a child can go to at any time. We need not phone and ask, Amma, are you free? Can I talk to you now? All that is not required. A child needs its mother, he can just approach her at will. And he knows that she is ever present for her. So, our universal mother Durga is ever present all the time. Not only she is available, she is also ready to help us all the time by showering affection on us. Imagine a small child who does not know, a newborn child, There also, what does the mother do? She takes care of the child. She knows why the child is crying. She knows, okay, now the child has to be fed. The child doesn't ask, Amma, feed me, I need food. It only knows to cry. So the mother feeds the child. If the child wets himself, she cleans the child. She caresses him. She gives him a lot of love. She teaches him to walk, talk, mingle with others, so many other things, innumerable things which a mother does for her child. And when does she do it? All the time. Sarvopakara karanaya sadardra chitta. Just as a small child is taken care of so well by its mother, so also our universal mother Jagannatha is always ever present to take care of us with her deep compassion. All we need to do is just submit ourselves at her feet, and she takes care of us as if we are her small little children. She is so full of compassion for her devotees, and sometimes we feel, why it is only me? Why am I going through so much of dukkha, so much of sorrow? Maybe you have lost a loved one or experienced some financial loss, or it could be some other deep problem in your life. But who is the one who really helps you to come out of this and face life again, ever renewed? None other than Jagannatha. So what happens? First, we are talking about Mahishasuramardini, where we have our fear. Then once we look at Durga, we learn how to overcome the fear. Fearlessness is one quality we learn from her as a Mahishasuramardini. We learn to overcome fear. Yes, now we have overcome fear. What is it that we need? What happens next? We get the courage. Because of, how do we get the courage? Because of our trust in her. We believe that she will help us. First stage is fear. Then you have trust in Durga. You get the courage. When you get the courage, your mind is no longer clouded by fear. You get clarity of thought. When you get clarity of thought, you get the wisdom and the knowledge, and then you are ready to act. Act in the sense you are ready to take the correct action to face that particular situation. So this is how the progress goes in the mind of a devotee, from fear to fearlessness to courage. When we get that courage, what we do? We have happy times, and in those happy times, Swastai Smrita Matimativa Shubham Dadasi. In those happy times also, when we remember her, she blesses us with all auspiciousness always. On the fourth day of Navratri, we worship Devi Ma as Kushmanda. What is Kushmanda? Ku means little. Ushma means energy. Anda is an egg. Kushmanda, a small cosmic egg. What does that mean? Kushmanda also is known as a mother with a beautiful smile. Why so? It is said that when the entire universe was not yet created, Mother Kushmanda, just with the hint of a smile, she created the entire universe, the cosmic energy which we call this universe. And then she is three-eyed, so she has her Mahakali and Mahalakshmi, Mahasaraswati. They then created other gods and the entire beings and the planets and all other life forms on the earth. So with her slight hint of a smile, the universe was filled with light and energy. It is said that she resides in the middle of the sun and she directs the sun rays everywhere, without whose energy no life is possible in this earth. So she is known as Kushmanda, the one who created the entire universe with just a hint of her smile. She is known as the smiling Mata, Ma Kushmanda. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Kanti Rupena Sanstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. In this world, we meet a number of people and we find that everybody is unique, their attitude is different, their behavior is different, their reaction to situations is different. This is all based on their samskaras. sometimes what happens, we expect a person to behave in a particular way, but what happens is they behave in a totally different way, quite apart from our expectation. It is not that you are right and the other person is wrong. Each person is unique in his own way. So let us pray to Ma Kushmanda also to give us this power of acceptance. When we learn to accept people as they are, accept that there can be another point of view, accept that not everybody needs to have the same opinion as yours, that gives a lot of harmony in relationships, and your everyday life, both in your family and the world outside, can be a much happier one. And let us always have a lovely smile on our face, just like Ma Kushmanda. Periva Sharanam, Jayambe. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to Geeta's Kitchen and we'll meet again with another interesting episode from Geeta's Kitchen. Thank you.